Hello, this tutorial is going to cover just talking about the IEEE Explorer database. This database covers various technology ranging from cybersecurity to programming to anything almost technological related, right? From hardware to software. Anything related to technology is covered by IEEE Explorer. For a little bit of background, the IEEE stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers. The database features approximately 260 plus journals, 4+ million conference papers, 12,000 plus technical records, 6,000 plus books, and the database contains items that go all the way back to 1884. Just browsing the IEEE Explorer homepage, you can see there are approximately 6 million items. Scrolling down, we have featured authors, we have featured articles as well, various news and updates, and upcoming conferences. For the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to assume that you are a technical Tim, right? You're into cybersecurity, you're trying to practice good cyber hygiene, you're into programming, you're into hardware tinkering, and you're a network tester, right? You work professionally, you're trying to improve your cybersecurity skills, and thus you decided to use IEEE Explorer, right? Because you're looking for research information about cybersecurity threats. To get started, we're going to go ahead and sign in with our identity provider. In my case, it's going to be through Rutgers University. Cool, we are signed in. Now, let's say you want to explore cybersecurity, right? But you don't know what specific topic you want to use. You can go ahead and click into top searches. And then one of the top searches that are featured is the cybersecurity. And then here you're not able to go in, you're able to look at various cybersecurity related articles, right? Various topics as well. You'll notice that right away you're also able to narrow down the types of resource that you have access to, specify the year, you're able to go by author, affiliation, publisher, etc. You also have an interesting set of standard dictionary terms, right? And these are going to be relevant to the topic that you're looking at. So in our case, we're looking at cybersecurity, right? Within the database as well, another option you have is being able to go into the standards dictionary, right? And if we go in and we actually perform a search for cybersecurity, right, we're able to see various definitions for cybersecurity, right? And we're able to see relevant terminology, right, when it comes to cybersecurity, which could be useful when formulating a search. Going back to the actual search itself, let's go ahead and take a look at an article and look at some of the features that IEEE has. You're able to cite this very easily. You're able to get a PDF. You're able to see the authors very quickly. You're able to jump around the various document sections, right, seeing a full outline. Obviously, you're able to see the full article online without having to open up the PDF as well. You're also able to share, and more importantly, if you're, especially in the academic context, right, let's say you want to cite this, you're able to go ahead and export to your various citation managers, right? I personally prefer RefWorks just because it handles citations and makes it very easy to click a button and then get into RefWorks. Another important thing to note is we have references. You're able to see all of the references that are cited within this item, right, in this paper. You're able to download all the PDFs of all these references. You're also able to export the references as well, right? You're able to look at the Google Scholar for each reference. You're able to use the URL resolver, right, to get to Rutgers to be able to access that specific piece of content, right? Another important note is the keywords, right? We have IEEE keywords that they assign in spec. For instance, specific keywords as well, and these, especially these inspect keywords, are very useful when performing a search. You're also able to look at author keywords, which are very useful, and these are also you're able to click these links, which allow you, for instance, to be able to go into terms that have cybersecurity in them, right? It makes it very easy to do so. Let's go ahead, and what we're going to do now is we're actually going to perform a search. You're able to use your standard search, right? So if we look up, for instance, let's say Tim wants to look up information about cybersecurity threats. So you can do cybersecurity threats. This is okay. This gets us a little bit closer to what we're looking for, but again, that was just a free search. It's not going to be exactly what we're looking for, right? We're looking kind of for general cybersecurity threats, things to be aware of. So we're actually able to narrow this down a little bit. I recommend going to the advanced search, and then go into advanced search itself, and then go ahead and in the search term we're going to do cyber security threats. We're going to set this to full text and metadata. Within the and, we're going to do cyber attack, and then we're going to do detection. And this comes from those specific inspect control terms. Or actually, let's do non-control, because that's where they usually show up. We also have cyber incidents, right? And let's go ahead and just put this under all metadata. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to set the date from 2015. Let's go ahead and do a search. And we see that we get a bunch of results as well, right? We're able to see threats from onboarding, we're able to see network sensor attacks or neural networks. Go ahead and threat detection, like bring your own device, right? So you're able to access it this way. Now let's say you want to do a similar query, right? Or even you want to expand your query. We see that when IEEE performs a query, it takes what was in that advanced search and it performs a command line search. We're also able to do this. Let's go ahead and take this query that we have here, and let's say we also want to do this. We can go ahead and do a command search, right? So we're going to go ahead and paste the same thing in. We'll do cybersecurity threats, inspect non-controlled cyber attacks, cyber incidents. Cool. So like in theory, like you can modify this, right? If you want to learn, for instance, how to modify the command search, right? We can change it up a little bit. You can go to learn how to use Boolean search. This provides us search examples that we want to do. We have specific documentation how to perform advanced search. You're also able to actually, if we go back, one of the nice things you can do is like, let's say we, for instance, we find the help documentation a little bit confusing. What you can do is like, let's say we want to look for a specific field. We don't know how to search inspect non-controlled terms, right? But if you just click it, it actually inserts it for you, right? And then you're able to just add whatever you're looking for. So we can do cyber security, for instance, right? And this is going to just perform a query with cybersecurity as the inspect non-controlled term. Same thing with booleans. It also inserts booleans for you, which makes it nice and easy, right? But let's say you want to learn a little bit more. You can actually go into the boolean expressions, right? Help, and then you can actually go into command search, and this features a whole lot of examples, operations, summary of data fields that are available, right? Search operators as well, and booleans. So it's a very, very useful tool. So that is the IEEE Explorer database. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it very useful, and this was a very quick introduction to it.